aging gracefully but doing it well.
Yes.
Do you ever watch like there's a whole side note. There's a whole like have you ever watched like French women's YouTube videos about like a French lifestyle? Okay, I've cut a couple and I went down the rabbit hole and it's very fascinating. They're we should admire the way the French live because they're all about good food.
Yep.
Not a lot, just good food.
Just enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Natural beauty. And their makeup is so great. It's like they just enhance, your God-given look.
It's just
I love it.
enough. Yep. I think of like Emily in Paris, the show.
Oh yeah.
And like they absolutely don't work on the weekends. Like it's like don't even call me on a weekend.
I like that.
We're not talking about work. They go in at like 11 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
It's just like this more laid back lifestyle where they're like enjoy life.
Enjoy life.
Slow down, enjoy life.
Yeah.
Work hard, be successful, but enjoy life. Don't get so caught up in it all the time. And like using nice skincare products is kind of a way we can enjoy our life here.
Right.
Enjoy our life anywhere when you treat yourself to those nice products.
And this is great because all those oils are very nourishing and healing, and there's more than one. So you don't know what your skin likes, so it's bound to like something in there. And then dry oils are just they're so good.
Put it on. You're not gonna feel sticky. You're not gonna feel heavy. Slip your PJs on and you're good to go to bed. Or like if you're someone who showers in the morning, I could never imagine like the body cream I'm currently using. My mom got me a peppermint. My mom's like gone full organic on skincare, so she's trying to like get me fully organic, which I'm still like, but I really like this product, and so I keep going back and forth.
Right.
She got me this peppermint body cream, and I put it on before bed, and I give it a few minutes, then put my pajamas on. But I couldn't imagine if I was a morning shower person putting that on and then putting my clothes on. Like I would just feel so heavy and sticky. But something like this, if you are a morning shower person,
it's perfect.
Put it on, and then you could go to work and you're not even gonna think twice about it. Your skin has that nice shine to it.
Yeah. Well,
nice moisture.
Here's the oil right here. So if you look closely, I'm actually gonna put a little bit of a lot on because that's how I do. So here's this. So it's kind of a lot, but once you rub it in, so that's it.
It's just like
it's not sitting on my skin. It's really absorbed.
It's like instantly absorbed.
It's like instantly absorbed, and it's not. I have a sheen, but I'm not like.
No, you can tell your skin is moisturized. You don't look dry.
No.
And it feels smooth, but you can put on your clothes and go about the day. You smell fresh.
It definitely has a rose smell. Very feminine, like beautiful, like a luxury.
I'm smelling like a very fresh. So fresh.
I like this one. Iconic dry oil, a standout in the collection, and also when I was looking to see the different oils that are in here, this is sold in a lot of places for a lot more money. So
that's what we do here at Shop LC. DJ, did we have any?
Do you have a price on this too? Yeah. Do you have comps? And what's the price on this? Because I saw it for kind of
Okay, so we have it here, $29.99. This is a limited edition, y'all, too. So the fact that we're able to get this, likely a closeout product, so we are so lucky to have it here. Shop LC, $29.99, $7.50 on budget pay. Oh my, okay. Exact same product, you guys. Exact same product, $109.99.
Well, it's fancy when you can't pronounce it.
Right.
And second, it says limited collector's edition, which ours is as well.
Yeah. So this is a limited edition product. This is something, if you don't snag this now, you might not see it again. I mean, you might, but it might be $109.99 or even more, depending on where you're purchasing it. So that is a good thing to snag if you want that little bit of luxury, that little hint of luxury lifestyle. I follow an account on Instagram. It's like she just kind of does like unnecessary luxuries in her home.
Okay.
Like she'll just like do fancy little things. I'm like, ooh, I need to start doing that. I rarely do it, but she just adds little luxury touches all throughout her home.
I like that.
A pillow spray or like something that is so easy.
Yeah.
But you don't always think about doing it. Where was that, DJ? Oh, it's right behind me. Okay. Moving into scents, we have a closeout deal. And this isn't even just a deal, this is a steal. This is a really cool set. This is going to be a 4-piece decades collection of the Share fragrance line. You are going to get 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s couture What a cool theme as well. And then you have those correlating share photos on the front. Pretty cool. I mean, really a cool concept just in the packaging alone. Now, each of these scents is going to have a completely unique, well, I just said scents. Each of these perfumes is going to have a completely unique scent. It's going to have a completely unique kind of vibe overall to it. So we can start with the 60s Couture. Look how cute they are with the different bottle top colors too. Such fun packaging. That was so such a creative concept.
Quick question for you, Lauren.
Yes.
Are you cold?
Oh, because of you.
Yeah.
The sound.
Well, I didn't want this on.
Oh.
Or did you want it
No,
on?
I didn't want it on.
How did it come on?
It was on with the sweater, and then
on.
I didn't know it was, we had a separate. Here.
It was on with the sweater?
I mean, I was on when I had the sweater on because it was hot, but
Oh,
then.
no, keep it on.
I don't. No, I'm good.
I thought DJ was like suggesting that I turned it on.
No. I know you didn't turn it
Oh,
I turned
okay.
on.
Sorry guys, I'm not rudely saying I didn't want that on. I just meant DJ, I did not turn that on myself.
I got this.
That's all I meant. Sorry DJ.
No, you're good.
Were you trying to prompt me to turn it off?
No, I was gonna turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
DJ knows me so well. He just knew she's probably cold up there. DJ. Well, in between, after our first show, Elias was like, "Man, you and DJ work so smoothly together. Like he just reads your mind of what you want on the screens." And I was like,
That's his.
"We have a pretty good flow."
That's his DJ name is DJ Smooth.
I
Right.
like it. DJ Smooth in the house. Can't wait for DJ Smooth to model our leopard print beanie for us
Ooh,
later.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get these out of the package. Sorry guys, I was not trying to snap at DJ saying I didn't want it on. Or you, Stacey, if you want it on,
No,
turn it
no,
back
I
on.
am good.
I thought DJ was throwing shade at me, like
No.
I don't know what I thought DJ was doing. Okay, here is the 70s. It's gonna be the orange cap. Actually, let's take them all out. to start.
What does it say? Because last time I did these, I couldn't tell which was which. How do you know this one's 70s?
So it's got it. It's written little on the front. There.
Oh.
70s Couture.
This
And
one's
then
60s.
oh, that's 60s. Oh my gosh. Did I say? I said 70s. I'm losing it a little bit.
Okay.
60s. So that 60s is going to be a classic scent of bergamot and pink pepper, and then you're gonna get a floral heart of rose and violet scent, and then it's gonna wrap up with that warm amber and patchouli.
I would say this one's definitely a sweet scent.
And that
Very.
kind of fits, I guess, with that flower power
Yeah.
orange top. Like that kind of goes with that sweet scent. Now, when we get into the 70s, it's gonna be
Give us a sniff.
an
You smell it.
okay.
And then we'll switch and you tell me.
Okay, here's the 70s. A blend of mate tea with saffron suede and a sensual base of musk. So
Ooh.
I do smell that.
Are you a
Clean.
floral or like a sweet?
I'm like a sweet.
Me too.
Ooh, I do like that. This one does have like that a little bit floral, but not overly floral, just like sweet and kind of well balanced.
And the 70s says cardamom mate tea with rich accents of saffron and suede and a sensual base of musk. So a little more deeper, a little more sensual, a little more sophisticated. This is
Yeah,
good.
I would say a little more sophisticated.
Mhm.
This one, like, you could wear, your teenage daughter could wear also, because it has
Definitely.
a little bit more light, could be a little bit more of a youthful scent. That one does have a little more of a, sure, kind of flirtatious scent.
Oh, I like that.
A little bit.
Flirtatious to me.
It's a little bit flirty.
Okay.
Then we have the 80s. Ooh,
Ooh,
okay.
what does that smell like?
The 80s. Oh, okay. Exotic
You don't
mandarin, gardenia, orange
Gardenia.
blossom, with cozy cashmere. That smells like walking into like a fancy hotel. I feel like.
I'll down spray it. Ooh.
That one's
Smell
really
that.
good. That's a really good mix of like, I can smell the citrus, I can smell the orange, the mandarin and the orange blossom, but then I can also smell the warmth of the cozy like cashmere
Yeah.
smell.
It's very invigorating. If you
Yeah.
like gardenia too, because that's a very specific scent, you'll definitely like this. It does smell like the 80s. Smells like neon energy walking through a mall. No, but it's this is nice.
It's really
Okay,
nice.
3 for 3 so
They're
far.
all so different too. It's almost hard to they're just all so different, such unique smells. So kind of a perfect thing to have if you like to switch up your scent, like based on what you're wearing or where you're going. Okay, now we have 90s.
Okay.
90s, a modern mix of Italian bergamot, peach nectar, then you've got heart of jasmine, and settling into a creamy sandalwood and vanilla. Ooh, let's see if we smell the vanilla. Oh, that one's good. Wafting it, I'm wafting it.
Oh, I smell it.
Yeah, see, my wafting works.
Yes.
You can smell the end of vanilla on that
Yeah,
one.
that one's sweet. I love it.
That one's like the warm, cozy scent.
Yeah,
Ooh, I love that one.
This is really good.
Really good.
4 different perfumes. You could break them apart and give them to people, or you can just, wear them on whatever
Keep
day
them
you
on
feel
you.
like. Yeah.
Whatever
So.
fits your outfit and your mood that day. Or what if you're gifting it like to each person, kind of what fits their personality?
Yeah, or you have like 4 nieces or daughters, or your sister, your girlfriend, your mom. You can get the set and then keep one for yourself as well.
Yeah, and kind of spread that. That's how you can make justify any purchase. If it's like a multi-pack, as long as you're gifting at least one of them, then if you keep something, it's like, oh, well, I purchased it as a gift. I just got to have it. So you can easily justify any purchase.
I agree.
Like that.
I agree. Yeah, and they're all great. And Cher, obviously, everybody knows Cher, so she's not going to put out anything that is subpar. I mean, Cher is the long-lasting, living queen of all things extraordinary, and that lady just keeps on trekking along. So if she puts her name on it, you know that it's a great product. Her just besides being an actress and a singer and an entertainer and performer, and obviously. I don't know what other merchandise she has, but I'm sure she's a mogul in many ways. She's been around. Yes, it says the fragrance is captivating decades, so that says it in its own. So I wonder if she picked out like each perfume that reminded her of each decade.
You know what I mean? Probably so, because there are different scents that I really think when you smell them, it takes you back instantly to like a moment in time. And so I wonder if as she was smelling different scents, she was thinking of like what transported her back to that moment. Because like still there are certain things I'll smell it and it's like, oh my gosh,
yes.
I'm a kid again, or I'm a freshman in college again. Like just different things pull you to like, a certain moment.
Well, that's one great thing about scents, because I always say when you're leaving the house, you're not fully dressed until you spray on your perfume. Scent is so personal, and it is personal because it does remind you of times in your lives, or you can be wearing a certain scent that maybe is a little bit stronger notes, and you need to gear up for your day, or you're in a boss lady mode. And then there's other times you go out on a date and you want to have like ultra feminine and dainty, and you don't want an overwhelming perfume, so those would be great for office or a day. And I feel like with 4 different scents, you're bound to find one that hits the notes that you like. They're all very specific. Wouldn't you agree? Like none of them smell the same.
There's really no overlap.
Yeah.
And like completely distinct scents as you move from the 60s to the 90s. Completely different smells.
Yeah.
On each one, like something kind of for every occasion.
Yeah.
Until you find maybe your signature scent, but then you keep coming back.
And if you want to switch it up, then you have your choices here.
You have your option to kind of see what is my next signature scent for the next decade of my life.
Yeah, and also, do you do this like through winter? I wear different perfumes, and in summer, like winter, I usually look for like cozier, more warm, like gourmand, like a little bit like. Some pumpkin sometimes is in there.
Yeah, something cozy.
Something cozy, exactly. And then, spring, summer, usually like lighter, brighter, citrus, fresher scents. But, with these, perfumes usually have, honestly, I've had perfumes for probably way longer.
Yeah.
I've noticed that the scent hasn't really changed. Maybe the color and the fragrance and the actual liquid might darken or deepen a little bit, but I've had perfumes for years. But probably I would say within 2 years is your freshest with the opening notes. So this will last you definitely through the cycles. If you find something through a different season that you'd like to wear, switch them up. Or we all know somebody who's got like I know somebody who likes more of like heavier patchouli scents and like richer scents. I would pick the one in these perfumes to give to her that's maybe a little bit more rich and deep. And then, there's some people just like always like those like fruity, girly, like light scents.
They always want to be light.
Yeah, there's
something.
something.
But like thinking about the season, thinking about spraying a different perfume for the season, this one clearly to me was like summer.
Yes.
This one winter.
Yes.
And that one was the winter, right? And then maybe
Yeah.
like fall, spring.
Yes.
That kind of does go with the seasons, because we start with that really fresh floral scent.
Mm-hmm.
And then was that the one that had
This one's good.
citrus in it?
This one's really like
That's
sweet and fresh.
a nice spring scent. So you kind of could easily put these into like a around the year usage. And goodness, now Sherry can come out with 2 more decades, I feel like, or 3 more.
Oh my gosh.
From
yes.
the 90s to
Oh,
now?
I'm sure she will.
Is that is like 3 more decades.
Oh, I'm
We
sure
need
she
3
will.
more scents coming out. That's what
she
we need.
is not going anywhere.
No.
And we're glad.
We are. We need.
All right,
one
we're
more,
moving
I have
on.
3 more. We are gonna move along.
Wait, what was the price for this?
That
Yeah.
was, I think,
$37.99. Maybe not.
37, yeah, you're right.
So 38 for 4 perfumes.
4.
Ooh.
And these are each going to be 1 ounce.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
you could travel with these too.
Yeah, under $10 a bottle. Can't beat that anywhere.
And with budget pay, you guys, we're doing $12.67 on budget pay. I know it
So
probably
cute.
seems crazy when you're seeing us with the budget pay on these items that are, they're fairly priced items. You're probably going budget pay, like, I don't need to utilize budget pay on that. But budget pay is really just such a smart way to portion out your money. The holidays hit us all kind of hard, right? We're trying to do a lot of dinners with friends, dinners with family. We're buying a ton of groceries because we have relatives coming in town, and so we need extra snacks, and we're gonna do big Christmas dinner. I'm on the holiday coffee craze. I keep going to coffee shops, getting a Christmas cookie latte or all these fancy lattes that are way too expensive, and I shouldn't be doing it. But we all kind of have some added expenses in the month of December, so this is a good way to keep a little bit of extra money on hand. And then as you move in the new year, and we're all, we start off the year trying to be more financially conscious and, save money, this and that. Things kind of slow down for a little bit there in the winter time. So then you can finish out your payments on your products. So it's just a good way to keep some money on hand. You never know what life is going to throw your way, and if you might need that money in a pinch, you're going to be glad you utilized budget pay. So now we are going into a scented castor oil set. This is the Papa Rose, right?
Yeah.
Papa Rose. I can never quite say that right. Set. You're going to have the castor oil for the hair, the scalp, and the body. So we've shown this once before. I think I was maybe doing it with Hunter, and we were talking about the castor oil. So with your set. Sorry guys, I was like, we're talking about the castor oil with your set. You're gonna get 3 different flavors. So you have lavender, lemon, and rosemary, and then you get kind of your travel size roller ball. So this one you can throw in your purse to have with you on the go. The scents on these are really, really rich. So you're gonna immediately smell that scent, and it's 100% pure rosemary oil, pure lemon oil, and then pure lavender oil. So nothing crazy added in there. No artificial additives, or adding to create that scent. This is going to be 100% natural scent, which
we love that.
We want to keep it natural nowadays. You just never really know what's in products. There's the rosemary, lemon, all such different smells.
Ooh, was this rosemary? That's invigorating. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Then you have the lavender. Lavender, I just think of right before bedtime. It's just so relaxing.
Oh, yeah.
The main thing with the castor oils is accelerating the hair growth, enhancing hair growth. If you're getting, a little bit around the sides, or you just kind of notice, who was I talking to? Stephanie was saying, I'm so stressed out lately. I got out of the shower and there's so much more hair than normal. I was like, okay, we need to get you that castor oil because people swear by this for hair growth.
Yes.
And there are so many products out there right now, I feel like, for hair growth, especially after COVID. I've seen product after product come out to help with kind of accelerating your hair growth. But to have something totally natural.
Totally natural. And I wish I knew the gentleman's name. DJ, do you know? He is such a wonderful man. What's his name?
Let's see.
This comes from Haiti, and it comes from 50 Acre Farm, Papa Rose. It's a family-owned business, their soil is rich and fertile there, and they do all of their own harvesting and planting for moringa oil and their castor oil. He's such a wonderful gentleman. He's been on our live before as, obviously explaining his product, and it's been in his family for generations. And I do have to say, like, castor oil is like not a magic ingredient. It's been around for centuries, but we have things kind of come and go, but it's a staple. Like, do you remember? I mean, my grandma didn't do this, but I've heard people, what's his name? Oh, this guy right here is up here. Okay. What's his name though? Oh, Ruben Amadi. Mm-hmm. Ruben Amadi. He's awesome. So he's an inventor, creator, developer, spokesperson, co-founder. He's worked on Wall Street and Saks Fifth Avenue Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm totally shopping in my head. Goldman Sachs, sorry, banking, for 10 years.
Sometimes it's our mind shifts things to what we want it to, or like what we're thinking of, or like.
I know, I'm like in La La Land. I was thinking of going to the domain or later. So. But anyways, so his 50-acre farm, and he, he presents this product, and not only is castor oil just, like I said, been around for centuries, but I love the fact that his farm is rich in nutrients, because what happens with farming a lot of times is that the soil is not tended to, and then the product that comes from the soil, it's important to have very rich, fertile soil. So if you don't, your product is not going to be as amazing as his is. And as far as castor oil goes, these are not, don't ingest this, but I use castor oil every single night on my eyebrows and on my eyelashes, and it is amazing. The growth is a little bit slower, but your eyelashes, I mean, sorry, it's a little close up, but I can't wear the strip eyelashes with the glue because I have sensitive eyes, and a lot of people here do. So I really need to find alternative natural products to have eyelash and eyebrow growth, and I have seen amazing results with this. And like I said, it's a little bit slower, but it does happen. But even when you use it right away, the first thing I noticed the next morning was when I did put on mascara, my eyelashes were so like moisturized, almost as a conditioner, like with your hair. That's how my eyelashes were. So all my eye makeup went on flawless. It was fantastic. So, the quality of products is extremely important, especially if you are putting it around your eyes. So you want to make sure it's not cut with any other oils, that there's nothing synthetic, that there's no like unnatural, like just weird stuff. I mean, you can't even pronounce some of these things.
Right. I know, it's kind of scary. Hey DJ, I was checking my phone because I had a blow up of messages. We are not live on Instagram and Facebook. I went and checked it.
We should be on Facebook, but we're not on Instagram.
Okay, so we're not live on Instagram right now.
Yeah,
but
we're having some major
working on
issues
it.
with that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just saw like a flash of text, was like, what's going on?
Oh yeah,
and then I went over there and everyone was like, it's not live. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah.
Okay, DJ's working on that. Hopefully, if you can't find us on, hopefully you went to the website.
Yeah.
Hopefully so. You can always rewatch, I guess, but.
Yeah, hopefully it'll come back up.
Yeah. Hopefully.
We do what we can.
We are pretty entertaining. I mean, I would not expect for there to be 0 viewers here on Instagram. Come on. But Stacey was making really great points about that, and sorry, Stacey, that I kind of stepped away, but I was like, is something going on?
Yeah, no.
But I mean, you're getting all 4 for $59.99. I don't know if you already mentioned
that,
but you're getting that whole set for $59.99, and all of those benefits that we're getting here in our 3 larger bottles, you're gonna have those same benefits with your travel size roller ball.
Ooh,
so
amazing.
if you want to just throw that in your purse so that you can apply this on the go, stuff like this, maybe you can. I forget to do like my cuticle oil and stuff. Sometimes at night I'll forget to do it, and so then there are little moments like maybe you're driving, you're like, oh, I could put on some cuticle oil, let it dry while I'm driving, stuff like that. Where then like you're on the go, you could have this in your purse.
Yeah,
and like,
for sure.
Let me apply a little while I'm on the go. Roller balls are so convenient. I was seeing which scent this was. Is it the lavender maybe? I don't think it says, but
yeah. Well, castor oil is a thicker, more viscous oil, so I could see how it would hold a scent better because it's just more of a dense, like fatty acid oil, like opposed to that dry oil that you put it on. It was basically disappeared in your skin. It was gone. I mean, it was in there, but it's like you don't see it. Castor oil, like it does sometimes take a moment to get used to it. It's kind of a thicker oil. So I see how it coats your eyelashes, your eyebrows, to make a scent. If you put it in, it'll hold the scent because the rich fatty acids around it is like cradling the scent. So it's a great oil. It's been around forever. I feel like there's been a resurgence of just castor oil, and like that's a whole thing too. People have like been really doing like castor oil packs, and it's amazing what nature provides us. So we're just here to showcase different oils because different oils have different properties, and you can use them for different reasons. And luckily, they're attainable to us, and they're not synthetic or made in a lab. They come from this like great guy with his 50-acre farm.
Right.
So
that's
it's
a
cool.
comforting thing to know you're getting something that's more natural. Because you're saying when you can't pronounce the ingredients, that's when you should worry. That's when maybe you don't. Maybe you veer away from that, especially like your skin is your biggest organ.
Yeah, and your skin will absorb everything. So that's another reason it's important to try, your best. It's like food. Like we try to do our best, like the 80-20 rule. You try to do your best because what you do put on your skin will absorb. So for the most part, you are going to run across some fragrance oils and lotions, and that's okay. I like those stores too that have all the good smelly stuff.
Yes.
But for the most part, you can also use it like a drop of castor oil, and then if it's a little bit too thick for you, what you can do is take your jojoba oil or a different oil and add it too, and it's gonna really hold in that moisture because, like I said, castor oil is thick.
That's such a good idea to mix them too, because then you're gonna kind of get the benefits of both.
Right.
In one application, the benefits of your castor oil, the benefits of your jojoba, or whatever you're mixing and matching. That's a really good thing to do. I never mix and match stuff like I should probably.
Oh, I'm like a crazy mad scientist, but I'm not a scientist.
Can out of your product. It's the biggest bang for your buck. And do note, y'all, this comes in a really nice little package here, so it would be ready to gift. If you did want to gift it, you could pop a little bow or tie a ribbon around it, slip a card inside, and makes for a pretty cute presentation.
Very cute.
That always makes things easier if you are. I know we're past the Christmas shopping stage, but there's gift giving year round. So if you're thinking birthday or anything like that, this does come in that nice packaging. So good thing to keep in mind. Oops, knocking that over. That was item.
Yeah, what item?
What 107. If you are on Facebook, you will comment Soul 107. Same for Instagram. If we're back up, are we back up?
No.
Okay. When we get back up, and then TikTok people, hey y'all, follow the link in our bio. That will take you where you can watch our live stream and shop at the same time. It's so easy, really easy to do right there from shoplc.com. Sometimes we do have these little mishaps with the social media. So if you're someone who views consistently, maybe think about watching right there from shoplc.com. Visit the live streams tab up at the top, and there you can actually see the show with a list of products right next to it. So that makes it even easier. Comment Sold's a pretty easy process, but if you really like you're a visual person and you want to see the show but also see what we're going through as we do it, that's a good way to watch as well. Now, okay, we have another product from our Papa Rosé.
Papa Rosé?
Papa Rosé. Okay, I'm so bad at thinking I'm saying something wrong.
Yeah, it says Rosé. But I asked Courtney and she said Rosé.
Yeah, so I think it's
different. Is it
it's Rosé. I don't know. Rosé. Papa Rosé.
Rosé.
Okay, so this is going to be 100% pure cold pressed organic moringa oil.
Moringa oil.
So this is going to be, again, natural, produced from the mineral-rich red soil of their farms, which I think Stacey was already talking about. I don't know.
But it's also a product from the same farm.
Yes,
so that's great to know. Yeah.
Good for anti-aging, you guys. Moisture is such a big thing when it comes to anti-aging. I think people think you have to go buy super expensive particular anti-aging products, and those are great. And I've already started on my anti-aging skin regimen. I think I was like 20 when my mom started giving me things like that. But just moisture alone, I feel like fights anti-aging so much.
Oh yeah. Think about it. Also, you want to, as far as the skin goes, you want to have good skin from the inside out. So yeah, it's also just on the outside of your skin. It's important because think about this. I always give this analogy, which when you go to bed at night or whatever, you think of a piece of paper. So it's like a dry piece of paper. And when you're sleeping or tossing or turning, like think of a crumpled paper. In the morning, if there's no moisture to it, the paper's gonna be straight and you're gonna see all the lines and everything on the paper. If you add a little moisture, they don't crinkle and wrinkle. I mean, in the most basic, fundamental terms, it's just you need moisture in your skin. So you're gonna look for products that help you retain moisture. And then like a scrub or whatever will help, slough off the dead skin. There's many ways, but you always want renewed, refreshed, like moist, plump, juicy skin. So when the elements are colder, if your skin is drier, if you're on certain medications, that comes out through your skin. So it makes you look dry, cracked, and your lines deepen. If you can retain the moisture in your skin, your overall appearance is going to be plumper and like healthier and a little glowier, and that's what we're all going for. And even better if you can do it through natural ingredients and great like nutrient dense rich oils like the moringa. So the moringa oil is definitely it's antiseptic as well. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial. It is great for nourishing your skin, which is funny because I have not even, let's open this up to feel this. This I know is a little bit lighter than castor oil, so
you kind of see in the consistency.
Yeah, if you look at the consistency.
Yeah,
like
I'm going to show y'all next to it. As you pull the castor oil up in comparison, it's got like that. It's kind of pooling because it is that thick, a little bit thicker. Mm-hmm. So that might be more practical for some people, just to apply on its own. I love what Stacey was saying about mixing. If you did want to make it a little bit less, maybe you could even combine these two.
You definitely can. It smells like coffee kind of.
Thick.
Is that me?
Ooh, I might have to smell that.
What's funny is that I have not used personally moringa oil, which I will now, as far as an oil for my skin. But I take moringa powder, so I know that it's been used as what's the word? The Indian health Ayurvedic.
Oh.
Anyways, I took it today. So, and I know what it does for me for the inside of my body, so I can just imagine what it does on the outside. So what I would do, because I know you can combine the oils, that I know you can do.
Yes.
So if you wanted to, you could take 1 drop of the castor oil, a couple drops of these, and then what that will do for you is that this is more of a slicker product. But at nighttime, that would be great to combine them, because then when you sleep, your skin dries when you sleep. Mm-hmm. And if you're running your heat or your AC, it dries even more.
So much.
So if you want it to kind of like lock in that moisture, do both.
Really kind of get in there.
Or do that. Well, I definitely, like I said, I do castor oil on my eyelashes and eyebrows. But I would do a couple drops of this, 1 drop of castor all over your face. I mean, you will be waking up pretty.
And I love too that it's anti-aging, so it helps with that. But then maybe you have a teenage daughter who's also fighting, that acne time, and that's also going to be natural purifier. So it's going to also be something she can use as well. So it's kind of for all age groups, and no matter what skin issues you're dealing with, it can kind of almost be an overreaching solution for a lot of those different skin issues that we might encounter throughout our lives. So you kind of have that go-to product that you keep coming back to, whether it is for the dark circles or whether it's for a little bit of an acne-prone skin. You're going to get the benefits that help you with all of that stuff.
So I do have an interesting comparison. I will say though, just a little warning. They're kind of little. Just brace your eyes. That's all.
Brace your
eyes. Oh, dang.
Oh wow.
Okay. Wow. So this is, wow. I guess this is like really the healing properties, the anti-inflammatory properties.
And the antiseptic. And it's very rich in A, C, and E. So when I was growing up, like vitamin E was kind of like the go-to. We weren't as well versed in all these oils. Hi, Hunter.
Are you talking about me, the go-to?
Yeah, I said, well, back in the day, and then here
I
comes
was gonna
Hunter,
get my hug.
and here comes Hunter.
Hang on.
The best.
Jojoba oil will change your men. I'm gonna tell you right now.
We were doing castor oil.
Grab some while you can, Hunter.
Do jojoba, but this is
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I put it in my beard every single day. I had never used this. I started here over a year ago, and everybody's like, I'm like, it's freaking oil. You people need to get a life. Until I did this.
What about this?
My gosh.
Oh, Hunter.
The beard is not oily. Man, I'm just telling you. Ladies, get this for your man. You know that stinky beard oil they use? Get rid of it. Throw it away.
Yeah, get rid of it.
This right here has no scent. No. It will change
Yes.
your life. I thought about here. He done smoked the jojoba bean and went off the la la land. Until I smoked the bean too. And I'm like, it's insane. I am not kidding. Women love it for their skin. It's good on your hair, but it makes your hair feel so good and it's not oily.
Look at this silver fox.
Yes.
How you doing?
How you doing?
All right, I'll get out of here now. Let me
All
see
right.
y'all show.
Hunter.
We love you, Hunter.
Thanks for popping
Love y'all.
in.
We'll get to the jojoba. Because it's
Even
an
DJ over here,
oil.
we're
It's
gonna
not,
get
it's,
DJ.
it's not an oil, it's a
DJ's
bean.
It was
It is a
DJ's
bean.
birthday,
It's a
Hunter.
bargain bean price too.
Oh, okay.
It was DJ's birthday.
Wait, get your butt up there. Go up there right now. We
Yeah,
gotta
we're
sing
gonna-
happy birthday to
Oh
you.
gosh, I'm
Oh, come on, DJ. There we go.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Jay.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, now that listen, y'all come completely.
And many
Whenever I didn't explain who that wild guy is, say you don't know. Some stranger just came in and took over.
I love Hunter. It's like tornado.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not even on jojoba, but we'll take it.
I wanted him to do the jojoba because the way he does this, he rubs it really, really fast, and every time I see him do it, he's like, yeah, it's so good on the beard, and he's rubbing it really
I know.
fast.
He
I'm
like gets
whoa,
in there on
whoa,
his beard.
whoa. When Hunter loves something, he gets really,
I know, he gets, yeah, that and his
You can't make that up.
hurts.
yeah. Jojoba, terahertz, the men's rings. I mean,
Oh,
he
the
just
men's
gets-
rings. He's all
He's
about it.
passionate. But DJ, can we
Mhm.
throw it back up
Yeah,
to that
yeah, yeah.
picture? Because we just got,
Yeah, that picture was it was
Yeah,
very
it's-
shocking. And I did shield my eyes
yeah.
but yeah, so being antiseptic and being obviously, yeah, wow.
That's really.
Ooh. Well, you know now it's not gonna like harm your skin.
No, if
so if
it's
you have
able to
acne
repair
or,
your
yeah.
skin in
mhm.
that way, just think about how it could repair your skin on a little bit of a, not as drastic level.
Right.
If you have maybe a blemish that you messed with, and then you've got like the scab that won't go away. That could help with that.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you can see that, just think about how it could benefit your skin on a different level. On a toned down level.
Yeah.
But
So 100% organic, cold pressed, a farm from a gentleman that I love to put a face with a product and know a story to it, because you're not blindly just ordering from like an Amazon or something, which we do out of convenience. But when you actually know the history, the farm and where it's from, and their farming process and the extraction, which is cold press, which makes a huge difference, because things that are heat extracted, you're taking away the nutrients and the properties of the natural oil. So it's kind of like you render the product, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So then it just becomes like an oil. So it's really important to actually like kind of dive into your products, see what works for you. Now that you see this lady and you see that obviously you can put it on skin. So like Lauren said, what is a little pimple gonna do? It's gonna be totally fine. It seems like it's going to heal, your skin.
It
And
appears
yeah.
it has some
Mhm.
healing properties. What amazing results for this woman.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Thank
Pretty
goodness for the
incredible.
moringa.
Yes, thank goodness. And
What's the price on this one, DJ?
$29.99.
$29.99. Okay, and that just shows, so, a little bit will take you a long way.
Yes.
The farming process for this is in depth. Obviously, if you're harvesting a crop, you have to harvest through certain seasons. So it makes it a little more unique and harder to get. And knowing that it's hand, when you do cold pressing too, it's like they almost put like this like drill in it, and it's very slow, and then the oil drips out, and then it has to be bottled. And a lot of his farming, it's all done by hand, the bottling. So it's a little bit higher of an oil, but the quality is beyond. I mean, like I said, don't go to the rainforest store. You're gonna get cut with weird stuff,
Right.
weird vendors. You don't know where they come from. So this is the real deal. This gentleman he's been on before, and he is just a very nice, knowledgeable man. And I just like the fact too that his farm's been in his family for 50 years, and he goes back to his roots to Haiti, and makes a wonderful product for us.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like you said, putting a face to the name, you're not going to get that at most
No,
other
you're not where.
huge retailers. You're
No,
not going to
no.
be able to put a face
No.
or have a actual story behind the
Right.
product.
Mhm.
And Chocolate C is so good about doing that with so many of our skincare products. It's like, oh wow, there's a face and there's a story, and you can it helps you kind of understand that more and see, oh, this is the real deal. This isn't just something, turned out money making.
Yeah, it's not, you're not like on a conveyor belt and just dropping through. So
Exactly.
you ever wonder, is it good? And then the arduous process to get it into the bottle, the farming techniques, where it's located, how rich the soil is, their turnover time, their seasonal time. There's a lot to it to give you this oil. So it's an extraordinary oil. And like I said, I take moringa. Is it the same thing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. I take it's weird. I'll have to look at that up.
If
I
Stacey
take moringa powder at home.
like if it is safe to put in your body, you know
Yeah,
it's gonna be safe
yeah.
to put on the exterior of your body. Now, so continuing on, we're gonna stay with our Papa Rose kind of collection, but we have an eyelash and brow growth serum, which Stacey's already
it has.
utilizing
I didn't know. Where's
for
this
that
at?
perk. Where is this one, DJ? Do we have one of these?
Because that's what I use it for.
That is
Oh,
really
right here.
ooh. So Stacey's already using it like this, but wait, is this DJ? I don't think it
It
is.
should have a.
It needs
no,
one
that's a
with
roller.
a
It's
little
got a.
dip.
Yeah.
Um,
We don't have
hold on.
I hope we do. You see that? That's just would be a really
Oh, okay, here we go.
It should have like a spoolie on it.
Yeah. I got it.
I love this, y'all. If y'all are thinking about how Stacey was mentioning she puts it on her eyebrows and her eyelashes, here you go. It comes with that kind of spoolie brush so that you can put it right on there so easily.
Right?
No, this still
No?
isn't it. DJ,
Is it
I'm
not?
sorry. No, it has
It looks like
a
that.
brush
kinda.
that dips in.
It's like a.
Oh wait, no, open it. Is that?
No.
No.
No, this is the cuticle oil. Oh, this
Oh,
is coming
that's
up.
good too. Yeah.
This is good too.
Okay.
This is gonna have like a dip in. Well, no, we want this.
Oh, okay.
Don't take this
We
away,
want that
DJ. Like I want that cuticle oil. We don't have this one.
Oh, okay. Now I see. I didn't see it now, but I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, we don't have that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we can still talk on it real quick.
Yeah.
We do not have that one. Stacey was mentioning how she
Yes, I do.
utilizes these products for those places. You're just putting it on, right?
I'm putting it on. I just put it on because I do it at nighttime just to go to bed. But if you look, it's like I was a victim of the 90s, and I'm a licensed esthetician. So what happened was when I went to school, we all had to put in our hours, and we had to demonstrate and show that we knew the techniques and all the business. So I had no eyebrows, and because they were waxed off, and they were, and I remember her saying like, was that it?
We have
Finally
it.
found it.
Yay! We have it.
Cool.
Okay, y'all. How
let's-
convenient. Okay, you can continue, Stacey.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
gosh.
yeah. See, that's way more
Perfect.
convenient than what I.
So convenient. And like if you're traveling with it, I mean, I feel like it's not sanitary to use it, but I kind of want to. Really want to put this on my eyebrows
I'll
right
have
now.
to ask Carolyn for the sample.
You guys, I mean, Stacey, did you know that this one was coming up?
I didn't know. I just
Yeah.
use it from
So she just-
the bottle. So,
Yeah.
but that's great. That's way more convenient to use it like that because you can get each individual eyelash. I mean, I'm closing my eyes at bed, so I'm just kind of like rubbing it in, and I rub it into my eyebrows, and you do see growth because I had like no eyebrows, like pencil thin 90s Pamela Anderson, nothing there. And then the trend came back to have like full thick eyebrows. Well, I don't get left behind. I want eyebrows. So I was like, okay, what do I do? I'm going to totally bust out my sister-in-law here. But my sister-in-law, and I love her, she's the sweetest pie. But she got her eyebrows microbladed. One, expensive.
It is expensive.
Two, it was not great. They kind of turned out like orangish, and she is gorgeous. My sister-in-law, she is beyond. Actually, both are. One was like Miss California, and the other one was. She's just, same genes. But anyways, so she got her eyebrows microbladed, and they looked good initially, but that is a whole process of literally tattooing your eyebrows, and then they scab, and then they flake off, and it's like not great, and then it faded to an orange color. And so I thought, I'm usually willing to do a few things, but then I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to try this castor oil, and lo and behold, it works. It works.
You know, I microbladed probably 2 years ago, and it's pretty much
yours
all
good
gone.
though.
I think it's all gone now. Like I pencil these in. This was
But
like,
she matched you great.
So it was a friend of mine, and I actually went all the way to Arizona because I was like, I'm only gonna trust her
Oh my
with
gosh,
my
really?
brows.
See, and it's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, if it's on your face, you have to have
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
to trust. And she's a friend I've known forever, and she had opened her place. She's been doing it for like 5 years. So I was like, okay. She was
Right.
like kind of on like the forefront, I feel like, of when that was getting really popular to do
Right.
microblading.
Mhm.
But you guys, I mean, they looked great. They're pretty much gone now. I pencil them in, but it hurt so bad.
Oh, I bet.
And like, it wasn't like it hurt a little and then you kind of got, numb to it. No, it hurt. Every single etch hurt. Like, and you could hear it. I feel like I could hear it, like, driving into my skin. And I was just like, there kept being moments where I was like, I'm going to have to tell her to stop. I'm going to have to tell her to stop. But I didn't. I was like, push through. But I could never do it again.
Well, I can see that
could
because
never.
you're doing each hair stroke.
Mm-hmm.
So how many is that?
And you feel it and you hear it.
It's a tattoo.
You feel it, like,
and
scraping
on your
skin.
bone. On your bone.
It's
Ooh,
so bad.
no.
I could never bring myself to do it again. Like, even thinking about it, I'm like, no, never. And I'm the same. Like, I'm okay with doing a few things here and there. I can kind of put on a brave face when I'm like, oh, it's gonna, the results will like be worth it.
Right.
If it's something that might be a little painful with this, I'm like, nope. I loved it, but I can pencil them in, and there's no pain, and I can't do that again.
Right.
So,
but even better if you can
should
just
try this.
It's I have it in my nightstand. I just I have a whole little routine before I go to bed, and it's just as simply as dab it because it is such a thick oil that it doesn't really move or go anywhere. So I just do that. Like I said, my eyes are closed anyways, and then you're good to go.
And when you do it on the lashes, you do it.
I don't really do the bottom. I actually just take my finger and I go like this, and I do the top of my lashes, the bottom, and then this, and I just let it. I let it absorb. In the morning, it's not like I wake up and my eyes are like goopy or anything. It must. Well, I'm very dry skin, dry eyelashes and stuff, but it just absorbs. And like I said, the next day, the first time I ever tried it, I was like, oh, I hope this works, But the next day, I went to put my mascara on. And if you're a girl, you have good makeup days where everything's going good, and then you have makeup days where you're like, what is happening?
Oh, I know. It's like, did you put it on in the dark? You get to work or wherever you're going, you're like, what did I do? Like, what was I doing this morning?
But the next day, my eyelashes, when I was putting mascara on, it went on so smooth, and it was just conditioning. So if anything, you are going to have like conditioned, going back to that moisture thing.
Yeah.
But it'll grow.
Keeping everything moisturized. It really just makes everything go smoother when your skin is nice and moisturized and exfoliated. Those two kind of go hand in hand. Exfoliate, moisturize. You create this cycle. Moisturizing, getting off the dry skin, moisturizing.
Right.
Good cycle to be in.
Yep. So it says you can use it every day, longer, thicker, fuller lashes. So I concur.
Yep. Stacy's proof. All right, guys. The Lash and Brow Serum will be $19.99. $19.99. I mean, that's a pretty great price for a serum there are lash serums that are like, you have to get a prescription.
Oh, I know. And I bought them.
That are hundreds of dollars.
I bought them. And what happens with those, well, one, if you have light eyes like you have to be careful because some formulas, they say they can darken your eyes, like your actual color of your eyes. Yeah. And then another thing is they do work, but the minute you stop, they don't work. And all your eyelashes start falling out. It's actually kind of a freaky experience.
Ooh.
And it's expensive.
Well, so I'm crazy. And when I went to Mexico over the summer, I bought some at like a little pharmacy, like the prescription line. But I've been too afraid to use it because I'm
read it. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm afraid. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, I want to do this because I don't have to wear mascara every day. I'm just gonna try. Then I was like, I'm afraid to put this on because I'm like, if you don't get it right, that's pretty scary.
Right. And so there you go again. Chemicals
it's just
by your
my
eyes.
bathroom. Yeah. Too close to the eyes for me. So this is a good natural alternative for $19.99. Give that a try, you guys. We're keeping on in our Papa Rose collection. Now we have the nail and cuticle oil. I never realized how important nail and cuticle oil was until I came to work here and people were seeing my hands, which don't look at them today because they're not well polished. They're chipped, and I was wrapping gifts and I feel like it just, they don't look great. But I've gotten in the routine of putting cuticle oil on every single night because I feel like my whole life I've always had kind of like, I think it's a little anxiety factor too. I would like peel my nails, peel my nail beds. And so I've always had flaky like nail beds, always with the skin pulling. And once I started using cuticle oil every single night, that never happens anymore. Like it just, it doesn't. I'm like, okay, where was this all my life? This one's nice too because it has the brush right there. So you can just go right in on it. Like the one I have is great, but it's more like a nail polish bottle. So you're picking it up and putting it on, and so it's on my nightstand. I'm like picking it up and putting it on. This, you just twist it and then put it right on. So it's like a one hand. You don't need both your hands to do that. $9.99. We won't spend too much time on it, but 2 budget payments of $5. $5.
$5.
I mean,
and that's a lot of products.
yeah, you can get this home for $5. It has the castor oil. It has the moringa oil as well. Lemon, rose, and grapefruit essential oils.
Nice.
So all natural ingredients, like all the other products we've mentioned. So you're not putting anything harsh or harmful into your body. And this is something that you didn't know you needed, but
You do.
yeah, I did not know I needed it, and now that I've started using it, I can't go to bed without putting it on because I'm just like, I never want those dry.
And you get hangnails, and then you pull them, and then yes, it's the worst. So if you can just moisturize just a little tiny bit, like I said, one little click, I mean, you're all tan easily done.
Let me see. I don't want to like totally mess this up, but
Yeah.
this is something, guys. You
It
don't
is
know you need it,
something,
but
and-
we're telling you you need it.
You gotta moisturize
It's
those
gonna
winter
be a
hands.
game. It's gonna be a game changer for you. I'm like me with the hangnails. My whole life I had hangnails, like so bad. Just
Me too.
and then I always
I have
pick
one
with
right
them,
now.
and it's just so total game changer using cuticle oil. And y'all, we can get it too for $5 if you utilize the budget pay. So kind of a no-brainer. They're telling you, you know how to use it pretty easy. Just clean hands. I would say like before you go to bed, or if you're going on a long drive, do it, and then you can let it dry while you drive.
Yeah.
I kind of like to do it that way too.
Don't neglect those hands. And if I could, I would. If I could do the cuticle oil and get my nails all right, I would go that route as well. I unfortunately don't have, like how you said with your hands. Hey, shout out to Marva and Jessica if you ever see this. I love their hands. I know it's a weird thing to say, but they have the best nail beds and the moisturized cuticles. And I was like a little hand jealous. I was like, I gotta get on my hand game.
I know. I'm like, okay, I need to step it up a notch.
Right.
So cuticle oil is the first step. Polishing. I'm
Yeah,
still getting there, but I'm taking care of the base first, getting the skin not dry and crazy and flaky, and then next step maybe I'll get better at polishing. Or
are we doing at 3? Are we supposed to do the device, DJ, or no?
Oh, hold on.
ooh, is it
Right.
device time, you guys? That cuticle oil is item 110. You'll comment sold 110. We kind of went off a little bit. The
Yes.
eyelash and brow serum. This is going to be item 109. You'll comment sold 109 on the serum. Cuticle oil 110. That concludes our Papa Rosé collection. Lots of amazing, nourishing, completely natural products. You guys, you do not want to put harmful chemicals into your body. So if you're putting it on your body, it's going to absorb and it's going to be eventually in your body. So keep that in mind when you find products like this that are natural, that you know every ingredient, you can pronounce every ingredient, we can put a face to the product. That is really some assurance that you're getting something that's not going to be harmful to you down the road. Now we are getting into our device hour. And Stacy is like our device expert over here.
We're gonna be twinning.
Ooh, I love it.
Okay,
I love it. I haven't gotten to put the Eau Patra on before. This is my first encounter with it.
Okay, you gotta put it on and then make the face.
Okay. Oh wait, do I need to turn it? Ooh, okay.
You
there we
want
go.
the technology.
I want the technology for sure. Okay. There we go. There's the Eau Patra face.
shot.
You know what? I think you and I were talking about this because I was telling you my mom. I was like, I'm trying to look for. This is pre-Christmas. I was like, I'm thinking about getting my mom some devices.
Oh yeah.
And this is one of the ones Stacy mentioned, kind of right off the bat.
Yeah.
For
sure. I mean, if you have, well, it's not only if you have a hard time growing hair. Stephanie, I wonder if Stephanie's watching, she was just talking about how when she was taking a shower, she was noticing that she was having more and more hair loss. And that's one of the first indicators is when you're shampooing and conditioning your hair, you're getting it through your hair and then you're like getting it through your hair.
Right.
And you have a little puppy dog pile of hair. Hair loss is unfortunate, but it happens at all different stages of your life. I mean, 1 through just age, 2 sometimes like after pregnancy, you are like growing so much hair. You're growing a baby, but you're
Right.
everything's growing when you're pregnant, and you have this like abundance of everything. And then what happens is when you give birth, you have a depletion of everything. And sometimes a lot of people have a lot of hair loss. So it can happen back then. It can happen when you mentioned COVID. So many people had hair loss during COVID, and I mean, out of all of that horrible time, on top of it, now we don't get to have as good hair.
I know, just another negative effect. It's like, really? I mean, just something you wouldn't expect.
No, you wouldn't expect. So medications can make your hair fall out, and then just as we age, we have naturally thinning hair, and our hair isn't as viable and strong, and it's not growing. The follicles in our hair, they're not growing as much. They are still there. They're just not like activated as they should be. And so Opatra, which is an absolutely fantastic, wonderful, world-renowned company with headquarters in London, they're in Dubai, their headquarters are also in Las Vegas. They are an amazing company. They came up with your Lumi cap, your Opatra cap, your Lumi cap. So if you look at this picture right here, it says the benefits. It helps promote your hair strength. It reduces the breakage in your hair. It boosts nutrients to your hair. What's it called? I don't know what this is. In hair follicles.
I'm wondering if it was scalp.
Scalp. Yeah.
Sometimes we get some old typos in here.
Is your scalp and your hair follicles. Reduces the look of aging, and you have fuller hair, and it helps the appearance of brittle hair. But what's cool about this is, obviously they give you a little cap because you need a vehicle to put your lights in, but you can switch this out with anything cute. Like, I'll be right back.
Oh my
BRB.
goodness. Okay.
This is coming up.
Whoa,
That's gonna
that
be on
is
this.
smart. And I hadn't even thought about that because I was like, we could throw this on. I mean, I have my hair and a half up, so it's lifted up. But you could throw this on and go run your errands. I mean, no problem. It's just like a little baseball cap, and you're getting the job done at the same time. Talk about multitasking. Hello. Really great multitasking product. I think all of us ladies out there need that because we're trying to do 10 things at once all the time. This is some self-care while you're out there caring for everybody else, doing all the things that make it all go together. Stacy has one of our panties we're going to sell later, and she has the Opatra
It's in here, you guys. Look. Can you see it? Peekaboo.
This is so smart.
Peekaboo.
I mean, your favorite baseball cap, throw this in there.
Right.
If it's winter time and you're in a cold weather climate and you're wearing a beanie like that frequently, there you go.
Yeah, so you can interchange it, and honestly, the red light's amazing. We'll get into that when we do our face device, but red light, it'll stimulate the hair follicle, and it's basically telling your hair follicle, like, wake up, let's get going. Mm-hmm. And the light is accelerating the production of hair. So even if you're like, okay, I'm not losing that much hair, do you like your hair now? Do you want to maintain the hair that you have and the integrity and structure of your hair? It's so simple to use. It's literally 10 minutes a day, and you pop on your cap, go run your errands, go to the mailbox, walk your dog, take your kids to school, whatever it is. But in the meantime, you're growing your hair.
Yeah.
And it's really devastating, and like, it's just, I mean, I know, because I've had on the side of my hair right here, I've had like hair loss. And when you do see that hair like go down the drain, it's like, no.
It's kind of heartbreaking.
Like, yes, because there's really no way to kind of like hide it unless you're going to get a wig or extensions, which that as well will cause more breakage to your hair.
It's ultimately damaging down the line.
Yeah.
The more you get and it's pulling. I mean, think about when you get your worst haircut ever and how devastated you are. And that is like devastating for a few months, but it's going to grow back. Right. But like if you're losing your hair, I mean, that's something that then you're going, dang, okay, like this, is it growing back? You're more wondering, this is a way that you can provide that comfort to yourself, that you're going to help reduce the breakage at the beginning, and then also strengthen your hair.
Strengthen your hair.
So it kind of could be a preventative thing too. It's like you throw it on while you're doing anything else you were already going to be doing.
Oh yeah.
So it's no extra step.
I mean,
you're not adding anything new to your routine. You're just throwing this on and going about your day. I mean, in the morning I wake up, I zombie walk to my coffee maker, start my coffee maker, take my dog out, come back, put in her food, grab my coffee, and then I'll go, do a little prayer time before I get ready. But imagine I could hop out of bed, put this on, that little 10-minute routine that I'm already doing every single morning is now a double multitasking moment because I'm putting this on, strengthening my hair from the root.
Yeah, from the
And
root,
just,
from
like,
the follicle. Yes.
Preventing that ahead of time.
Yeah, and so this is what it looks like right here. There is a bunch of lights, and I love the shape of this too because, like I said, right here on this side of my hair, like, you know, where your baby hairs are right here, I've had hair loss from also pulling my hair up in buns for years.
Yeah.
That'll break your hair off.
And they say if you don't switch your part often enough, then you
Oh,
can start
really?
like, yeah, so like if you have the same part forever, it starts
Okay.
thinning in that area. So you're
Oh,
supposed to
no.
like swap it like every 6 months or so.
So if
which
you flip your hair this way, then you're supposed to flip your hair this way?
Yeah, like every six months you're supposed to change your part.
Oh my goodness, I
So,
didn't know that.
which is crazy to me. But I never
Okay,
do. I need to start doing
interesting.
it. But it will start thinning in that part, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what they say because it's just sitting like that. But I mean, I know my mom, she has thyroid problems and that's thinned her hair.
Mhm.
So that's why I was thinking of a device like this for her.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because it's thinned it and it's made her hair really kind of weak and
Right.
brittle. So something like this that could strengthen it kind of from
Right.
the base. So
Oh,
as it's
yeah.
growing, you know, it's growing stronger.
Oh, your mom would love this.
Yeah.
And obviously it's unisex. I mean, if you have your husband and he's self-conscious about maybe he's like thinning somewhere, or your mom or yourself, anybody can use it. It's a 10-minute cycle. You simply, like I said, the cap they give you just kind of like as a vehicle for the lights to go in. And I always mention this too, like you can flip this either which way. So for me, I put this part, you know, in the front here because on my sides right here is what needs it.
That's
But
what you're targeting.
I feel like I mean, you can do what you want with it, but if you flip it the other way, for some men, you know, where they get like balding like through here, if you flip it this way, you can do it as well. So,
I feel like for me, like I even have that little weird bald spot here. I think a lot of ladies.
oh
do.
yeah,
Just like that
on the
random.
So
It's like always trying to cover it, like push your hair over it.
I know. So if you put it on, it'll have a 10-minute cycle, and it'll beep when it goes off, and you can like simply just push it, like
And then you go
do it again.
through, you know.
Keep it. You can keep it going. There's gonna be no harm, no foul. I usually do mine for like 30 minutes a day because once it's on your head, you kind of forget about it. It's hands free. The light technology is amazing. So just to throw this in there for some knowledge, it's not just like you're putting these red lights on your head where you're like, okay, this is some, you know, this is like some pseudoscience or, you know,
Yeah.
it's not. Red light was actually discovered by NASA to grow vegetation in space. Obviously, space, no oxygen, cold, dark, whatever. I mean, it's like no one lives there. So when the astronauts went, they said, if they have cuts or they need to eat, you need to. They discovered that red light actually is so beneficial to growing, but they found out that it also helped rejuvenate skin, helped with cuts, helped the barrier of your skin be stronger, and it helps hair growth. So it's not pseudoscience, it's actual science, proven technology that works. So lucky for us.
Yep. And Stacey was showing you all those lights. Y'all, you have 72
Ooh,
of
72.
those red LED lights. So that's packing a lot of punch there. 72. I really do actually. I love the way they did that shape because a lot of people it is the front for gentlemen too. It's especially the front.
Right.
But like you mentioned, you could flip it. You could flip it every other day just to kind of give your whole head that treatment.
And you can also do this. So we also have a mask coming up, but right, Adrian?
Yes.
Okay. You can also take this out, and just a little side note, because
Use it for the chest. There you go.
I have a mask, but I also, it's a story I'll tell you later, but I had bought a different brand, and now they sell a neck piece as well to go with it, and it is hundreds of dollars, and I don't need it because I have.
There you go.
For my
you get
lumen
your
cap.
dah light therapy. I mean, that's so smart. Use it in different
I
ways. It's
know.
removable. So, I actually love that idea too. Man, okay. I'm getting more
I
ideas.
know.
I mean, the holidays are over, but
Yeah, but you've already picked up Lauren
Yes,
told me she picked up a box, a bag, and what else?
and another bag.
And another bag
I did some big time shopping here at Shop LC for my Christmas gifting.
I know. I'm like, what did you get? I mean, it was so much stuff that they had to verify. They wouldn't let her just take it.
Yes.
She's like, it's me. And they're like, no, we want your badge. We want your name.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me take it. I actually had to go get the customer service agent who did my order to come back with me and say, yes, this is her order, because they had used my first and middle instead of my first and last. And so he was like, I don't know that, like, how do I know that that's you? There's no way to prove it. I was like, well, I mean, on my driver's license, it says my middle name. I was like, is there another Lauren Taylor that works here?
What you should have done was, when the box was there, you should have said, okay, well, this is what I ordered, and then, I'm not, a magician, so if it's in there, it's mine.
I know. I was wanting him. I was like, well, couldn't we just, he was like, yeah, but, for privacy laws, we can't open it. And I was like, okay. So she came over there, and she was like, give her her box.
It's like, you work here. What else is it going to be?
So I'm like, wow, that would have been a really high stakes heist, coming in to get my box and bags of, people saw it, they'd be like, this is some random stuff.
Oh, I'm
but
sure.
it's just an assortment of random
Well, you can add this.
stuffers and gifts. And
Do you get your mom
I did.
The Lux Brush or
I didn't
this?
do the Lux Brush. I did like a facial tool.
Oh, okay.
So
That's good too.
This will be, her birthday's in February, so this might be the next.
Yeah, well, they do. Opatra also has a Lux Brush, which is also amazing, but this, I believe, is just more convenient because
it's easier.
It's easier, and especially if you have a man in your life, they don't want to,
They don't want to do any extra process or step,
no offense, Yeah, so it's just easy peasy, one button push like this, pop it on your head, 10-minute cycle. You can run it, I've done on air and literally done all, 60 minutes with it. And
it's not going to harm you.
It's not going to harm you. There's no heat to this. It's not a laser. It's non-invasive. There's no chemicals. If you've ever been, years ago, which is funny, I went with I'm talking about my sister-in-law, the other one. She was like, she'll do anything. But she did the Rogaine stuff.
Oh, yes. Okay, I've heard of it.
Okay, so she's gorgeous. She had long hair, but she was just wanted longer, fuller hair, whatever it was. And the problem with that, though, is, one is chemicals, as Laura and I were talking about earlier. Anything you put on your scalp, your hair, your skin, goes through your whole entire system. And 2, it's very expensive. 3, she bought the one that said for men, which she was like, I don't care. But she used it, and it did work. I do have to say, it did work. But then, the minute she stopped using it, none of all of her hair went away.
Oh, wow.
So it only works while you're using those chemicals. But this is a natural, like we were talking about earlier, a natural, non-invasive, no harsh chemicals, nothing complicated. It's effective. It's scientifically proven. It's affordable, because what's the price on this? You don't have to keep buying it over and over again.
Yeah, $149.99.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna wear it over and over and over. $30 on budget pay.
Okay, Okay, that's amazing, that price, because when this technology came out years ago, these were literally over $1,000. So the fact that it's $149.99 and you own it, you can keep it. You will see hair growth. Usually, it's within 3 months or so. But let me tell you, when you have little bald spots from even stress or whatever else, it is devastating to yourself and your self-esteem, and your hair is kind of like your crown and glory. And it's very harsh to think about oh my gosh, my hair, what am I going to do? And you're going to, at that point in time, you're pretty desperate. You're going to end up probably buying a wig or something or whatever else, and even that is, have you ever,
oh my gosh, outrageous.
I know, have you ever priced?
So, I mean, when you see the Housewives and the Kardashians, and they're doing a wig, all these wigs, or every outfit there's a wig, I'm like, that is, it's outrageous, the amount that they're spending on these wigs to have these looks.
Crazy amounts. And just grow your own, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. It's
your
great
hair,
technology.
Your hair is part of your identity.
It is.
It really is part of your identity, and I think, especially ladies, we take such a kind of pride in our hair that you're saying that can be a really emotional thing. So.
Right, and if you think about what you spend on shampoos, conditioners, any kind of hair products, which you do. I mean, heat protectants and all that stuff, and then you buy your straighteners and your Dyson. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That $500 blow dryer.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So this is so
Nothing.
affordable.
Drop in the bucket
Yeah,
compared to
and
that,
it's
really,
the same thing. Like, just make it. You do all your red light therapies, and they usually hit you with a 10-minute timer, and you are good to go. You know that you're stimulating hair growth. You're helping your scalp out. It's the way to do it now.
Yep, strengthening your hair overall. So this will be item 111, y'all. What did we say? $149.99. There was budget pay also. I think it was like $30 on budget pay, you guys. So you do have that 30-day guarantee as well. You get this in the mail. You'll have it 30 days. If you aren't loving it, I mean, like say 6, probably gonna take about 3 months.
Yeah, it
to
takes a
really
little bit of
see
time
that.
because your
So-
hair growth has cycles. But
Yeah, don't count it out too quick. Definitely don't count it out too quick. But you do have that 30-day guarantee, so you have a little bit of assurance there when it comes to anything on our show. So item 111, we are going to move on to our next device. Stacey will give you the lowdown on it. I have not seen this device
have you not
yet.
seen this one?
I haven't. I was mentioning, I think I mentioned earlier, y'all, this is, I'm still fairly new here, and I haven't gotten to do many of the beauty shows. I'm really heavy on the jewelry shows, a few lifestyle, but I really don't ever have any devices on my show. So happy to have Stacey's coming. So she's so good with devices. I mean, so well versed in all the different things that the devices can do for you.
Yes, and you guys, this to me is like this is like the best device we have.
Ooh, okay.
I love this. Okay, well, I mean, I love a few different technologies. I am a little bit of like a junkie with all the devices, but this one is so amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we all use, most of us now, Lauren, you're gonna have to get up to bat on this. Most of us now have some sort of phase device. This one to me is the best, the most improved, the newest. I do have the Patra one. It is not, the technology is great. A Patra is an amazing whole product, but this one I like because it's flexible and it's easy to put on, and it's just simply what it is.
I'm noticing that because I do see so many people as I'm going through like my friends on social media
Mhm.
or whatnot. They'll post on their story wearing their mask,
Right.
Mhm. daily or nightly, and it's the thick, stiff
Right.
plastic one,
Yeah.
which I'm sure isn't too bad once you have it on. You're laying there, just kind of relaxing.
Right.
But that's nice that it has kind of that fluidity and like flexibility.
Yeah. So, and those are great too. Yes, they're usually a shield or a mask or something like that, and they're great and they do work. I just think that as time marches forward, we find more innovative, better ways to get our beauty devices and to help our skin out. And this one is by Lumina. Well, it says Luminaire, but it's Lumina NRG. Is that what's on our website? Oh, it says Luminaire. Okay. Well, it says Luminaire. I don't know if there was a change in name, but okay, we'll go with Numinaire. It's Numinaire. It is sold at very high-end stores. It is a fantastic product. So simply put, this is an LED mask for your face. So, and this one comes from remote control. So all you do is just put it on, easy peasy, like that. Done. It's so easy to put on. Okay, so this right here, you see that? How many lights are in that? Did I count the lights? Do we have how many lights are on this? Let me look.
Ooh, let's see. I feel like it would say in there, but
It doesn't, I'm not seeing it.
So it has 48 lights with 192 omnidirectional beams of light. Okay? So this
92.
so this mask has red light, blue light, and near infrared light.
Ooh, okay.
So different lights do different things for your skin. So red light, I always say, is my love light, because red light, it promotes your collagen, it helps with fine lines and your wrinkles, it helps with pigmentation, it helps to the buoyancy of your skin, it helps heal skin, rejuvenate skin. They use, like when we were talking about NASA, they use red light to help your skin heal. So it's such a beneficial technology that it'll help take years off your face. Like, it really is amazing. I mean, you guys, it's the simplest, easiest thing to pop on a mask and erase decades of lines. I'm a little bit older. I don't have any Botox, filler, or anything in my skin, so I am.
Your skin looks amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I try really hard to do what I can through oils and through light and through devices to maintain the integrity of my skin. As we get older, we lose collagen in our skin, and it's a rapid decline the older that we get. So luckily now we do have technology that helps you rebuild that skin. It helps, it helps rebuild the thickness of your skin as well, because as we age, if you see older people, sometimes you'll notice like their skin is almost like cracked or bruised, or like,
right.
And you're like, you don't think about these things until you get a little bit older, and you're like, what is happening? Well, you don't have the moisture retention, you don't have the collagen, you don't have the same structure in your skin as you used to have. So with red light therapy, this one has red, which is a red, blue, and infrared. So they're all 3 different technologies, and the difference is that red is, in order for it to be effective, has to be at least 630 nanometers to go into your skin. So this covers that, this does that, and just the red light, you'll be promoting better skin, and what happens is like the light invigorates your cells. It kind of talks to like the mitochondria in your cells and like wakes it up. So we all have, we are all aging, and all of our cells are aging throughout time, and it slows down, and all you need is a red light, and the light that provides the energy to perk it back up again. So that's what the red light does. Then you can switch it to blue light. So that's like really cool too. So what blue light does is it's a different nanometer. So it's not as deep, but that's really beneficial, because you don't want it as deep if you have oily skin, or you have acneic skin, or you have, skin that you want to treat, like, some people get like dry skin, acne skin, breakouts, the cystic acne. It just kind of helps like get all that bacteria out of your skin. So if you don't want to go with, let's say, a scrub to get off like all that skin, the blue light is extremely helpful with that.
It's gonna kind of be that cleansing light, right?
Yes, exactly,
like
a cleansing, like a cleansing light. You can use the blue light first if you want. Do a 10-minute cycle. Kind of like start with like a clear base, like I say, and then you can go into your red. And then this guy has infrared as well. So on the remote control right here, which is really cool because I have a different.
Say that's remote control. It's like a very high tech.
I know it is.
Remote control.
This is a bonus. It's digital. It has a timer on it.
That's a fancy remote control.
But yeah, and so then you can pick infrared, and you need to. You need to. I'm like, you need to, but you need to.
Do it.
You should. You should. You should have a.
You do have to do it. Like y'all need to hop on this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking about like, okay, I need to get these. I need to order more stuff. Because it's just things that the sooner you start, the better, too.
The sooner you start, the better. And the near infrared, not a lot of devices have it. And that literally penetrates to the bones. Like, it goes even deeper. That should be at like 880. Does it have on here? So this says the red goes to 660. That's the therapeutic wavelength that you need for it to actually do something to your skin.
Let's see.
Promotes the collagen, and it helps the lines. Blue light's around like 480 mark. More on the surface, and then infrared, it hits like 800 down deeper. So yeah, it's going to go deeper into the layers of your skin.
Second, this one?
Okay,
there we
so
go.
yeah, so this one does 850. So 850, it promotes collagen, stimulates your blood cell production because it's deeper in there, so you're going down through the deeper structures of your skin. So it's actually, near infrared is used more almost like it's for promoting for healing, but I mean, you're and looking good, so that's a little benefit. Accelerates skin repair, and slows down the signs of aging. I mean, that's what we want.
That's what we are all striving for. I mean, most of us.
Well, most of us. I mean, why not? I mean, if you can, if you can look good and feel good the older you get, like, why not match the outside with your inside?
Yeah. I think that's so many people. We have this youthful feeling inside, and so you just kind of want to match it. Match how you feel and do whatever little things you can do.
Yeah, and long gone are the days. I mean, do what you want, and we have no shame in our games here. If you want to go under the knife or do whatever you do, then that's fine. That's perfectly fine. It's all part of it. But nowadays, you can get real results with a mask like this, 10 minutes a day, and you will turn back the clocks of time. I mean, like literally, because the technology in these masks are amazing. I mean, scientifically proven. So, in this one, I was saying earlier, I had bought a mask years ago when they first came out on the market and literally paid, I mean, it was a lot of money. I shouldn't even say how much I paid. But it didn't.
Still,
oh my gosh, it was so much money.
At that price, you're probably like, it was worth it.
Oh, it was worth it. Oh, it was totally worth it. Well, I know. I've used it for years, and I've seen, and it's been completely worth it because, I mean, I've seen the benefits of it. But this one's even better, and this one's better because mine only has the one light, and it doesn't have near infrared, and it doesn't have the blue lights to it, and it doesn't have a remote control.
Oh, so you're getting a lot of little perks on this one.
Yeah, this one's even better. See, that's what I'm saying. You get more advanced, and then, luckily for you guys, this one has it all. So this remote control, it's an automatic timer. It starts at 10, but it goes to 20, and you can use your device there's no harm or foul in it. I would say up to like 60 minutes a day. That's what I've heard the rep from this brand say. After that, I mean, you don't really want to do that more, but you can do the morning and the night. It's not going to hurt your skin. It's promoting better skin. So this one has a timer, and then it cycles through the different lights. And just so you know, you're seeing red and blue like that, but infrared, you don't see it with your eyes. It's an invisible light. So in between these lights are the infrared lights through like this. Okay. So it's there. It's doing its thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just an invisible light to our eyes. But if you've ever been in like one of those saunas, some of them have lights, but some of them you're just sitting in there and it's on.
Yeah,
so it's going. So you're not going to see it, but it's in there.
It's doing its work. You just
Yeah. So definitely hit the infrared as well. You want the maximum benefits and the maximum technology.
Oh yeah, you want to get all of your stuff out. I mean, you're gonna get your money's worth and beyond anyway.
Yes.
But hit all those different, the different light therapies because they're all gonna target different things. So.
Oh, for sure. So this one is, like I said, 10 minutes a day. Promotes your collagen. It helps with inflammation. It helps with just your skin looking tired. So I did mine this morning. I got out of the shower. I had clean skin. You always want to start with clean skin. This one, like mine's flexible too. This one's great because if you go like this, the light, you're still going to get the benefits of the light. So like if you do have a shield mask, you still get the benefits, but it's even better if it can actually be touching your skin. Okay. And this right here is made of silicone, food grade silicone. So it's not going to harm your skin or cause a rash or anything like this. It's silicone made for your body, which, we're all familiar. People put silicone inside their body, so you can put it on the outside of your body. So start with a clean face. Mine is right by the side of my bed. I have like a little on the side of my, what's it called? Nightstand. My husband put like a little filing cabinet thing where I just keep my devices.
I love that.
So what I do,
I can picture it. Just your little slot.
I know. No, there is. Yeah. So on the top one is this one, and what I do is this is so like corny and cheesy, but whatever. So I just I put it on. I scare everybody in my family, especially my 11-year-old. I'm like, I'm coming. Do you want breakfast? And then what I do is because it's a 10-minute cycle, I make my bed. And I just get all my stuff ready, and I get a cup of coffee, and I kind of do all my little morning daily chores that you have to do, and then it turns off, and it's just really easy. And then sometimes at night when I have a clean face, if I'm just laying there, I will also just put it on and just kind of use that as people try to meditate or unwind from your day, or you do your daily prayers, or you do your daily affirmations, or whatever you do for yourself. It times it for 10 minutes, so sometimes it makes you just kind of sit there. You can do that as well. And then just make it part of your routine.
Yeah, it's kind of forcing you, if you want it to have a little bit of a slow moment to slow down for a second. And just breathe and think and take it easy for give yourself a little 10-minute break every day. And you're treating your skin at the same time.
And you're treating your skin. And I am a firm believer in red light. I mean, it has made my skin so much better than it was. My skin was always really dry. I had a lot of sun damage on my chest. I use also neck devices, but you can even use this like this. I've had a lot of damage on my chest, a lot of sun damage. I've always grown up in warm places, California, Texas, Florida. So I'm a lover of the sun. And oh boy, I was not thinking when I was younger, and I am paying for it now. And I have, and it does. And but you gotta live your life. You gotta have fun. And this red light has turned my skin back into just skin where I'm comfortable being in my own skin again, because I had such bad skin discoloration right here, and all on the side of my head I had all this like brown, like almost like a melasma, a really dry skin around here, cracking on the side of my, I had a lot of issues along on the side where my like laugh lines are, and the red light has helped just bring my skin back to like a better state of being. So yeah, I love it.
Stacey's skin is so beautiful, and I'm sure
I'll try.
Can see that, but you can't fully capture how beautiful it is, like through the camera phones. But really beautiful skin. So I believe in the red light. Just watching this, and I'm thinking, man, okay, I need to start it soon. Like if y'all have daughters, maybe they're in college, maybe you start them on this now.
Right.
Because it's something that can become a preventative thing, and it's going to keep your skin looking younger longer, and just kind of push out the aging process. These are things that you really just end up wishing, like, oh man, I wish I started it sooner. Once you start seeing the effects, you're probably like, oh dang, I should have tried it, a year ago.
Oh yeah, and this is, if you invest in this, which, what's the price on this, CJ? Because it's, like I said,
$77.99.
Oh, really?
Right? $277.99.
Ooh, that's a good price.
With budget pay, you guys, you can get it for $55.60. So we know this is a crunch time with finances towards the end of December, but $55.60 can get this home. And you can start using
that's
it.
Great. Yeah, so you can buy here, luckily for you guys, on a budget pay. So there's no credit check. There's no what am I thinking?
No
of?
interest.
There's no interest or anything, and this is a great product that you can find all over the web, and it's more expensive than this.
Oh, yeah.
So if you invest the one time in this, it will literally bring you years of joy and reverse your skin decades.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to own a product like this, because I'm telling you, in a salon, usually at the end of treatments, they do a tack-on service, and it's a red light, and people pay for it, and it's usually, I mean, it depends on where you go, but it's usually, about $50. And all the person's doing is literally popping on a panel that you're laying in front of, and they're saying, oh, just relax and get up when you're ready, and get your, your clothes are by the door, and whatever. And people, when you're laying there and you've already invested in your skin, and you've already went for your treatments, you're like, I'm here, like, oh, give me the light,
Right.
And that's a couple times of doing that, a few times a year, you would pay for this mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's usually one light for one 10-minute treatment, and this is a mask with 3 different lights, and the infrared is a huge one, because that's not found in most technologies, and that's even more expensive in a salon. So you have the red, the blue, and the infrared, and you own it, and you can do it in the comfort of your own home as little as 10 minutes a day. You can do a little bit more if you want to. It's not going to hurt you, and it is easy, convenient to use. It's portable. You can walk around your house. It's got also the red light's not going to hurt your eyes, so don't be worried about that. It's not the same as a UV light like the sun. So they've made this mask right here with these little soft silicone pieces that you can squeeze, like, they're
soft. It looks like it would fit comfortably.
It does
on the face. Like, it doesn't look like it would be uncomfortable.
It's totally comfortable, and it's got a Velcro snap right here, and it's adjustable. So if you have like a smaller, I would say I have a pinhead, and some people are have like a big old noggin. It's gonna fit anybody's head, so it adjusts, and you can walk around your room, put it in your pocket, you change your light. Yeah, and you're watching TV, you can see right through it, no problem. Actually, you know what? This one's even mine. This is great with this little silicone piece, because the other, I gotta upgrade to this guy. Because mine is like, you can't even, it's almost like you can't see. It's really in your...
some like blind spots going on there.
So this is great. It's portable, it's flexible, it's comfortable, it's lightweight. This is, I think, 3.5 millimeters thick, and it's lightweight. It's not dragging on your face. You don't want that either.
Oh my gosh, this is very lightweight.
Yeah, very light to do a scroll.
Oh my goodness. Extremely lightweight. And those eyepieces are like super soft and flexible, so they're not going to be pushing into your skin at all.
No,
They're
you don't
like
want
nice
that.
and soft.
Yeah, some of those masks you get off and there's like a dent in your head.
Yeah, there's like an impression or
yes,
something.
where it's sitting.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's another
So
mask that I've tried
flexible.
before where it's almost held on by your eyes right here. And I always think while I'm having it on, I'm like, okay, just keep it on the 10 minutes. And I try to not even walk around with it because
I feel like it's gonna pull.
yes, it is. It's the weight, and the mask is heavy. The weight of it is like pulling down my eyes. So this one, I've tried them. I've tried all of them. I've tried the weird ones you find for really cheap. The one I own is it's extremely expensive. This one is the best by far that I've seen.
This is great. I mean,
Mhm.
it feels great. Wow, I'm so glad Stacy was here because she's given us so much great information. Obviously, I'm not bothered by Stacy's germs because I'm just putting it right on. But yeah, it's so comfortable. It doesn't bother your eyesight. What, DJ?
It's so funny. In the morning I do it and I have my cup of coffee in my hall. Like, this is a little TMI.
I can tell DJ's judging me.
Yeah,
over here.
don't you judge because
no,
it made you
the
wear
way
it.
to just stare me down.
That's what I did this morning. So my house was dark. I get my cup of coffee and I made my bed. I walk around and I open all the blinds in my house. And then, I get my son up and I open his door and it's all dark and I'm like, time to get up. And he's always like, ah! Because when it's dark with the lights, you
It's
can
like,
see it.
whoa.
Hey, you're going to have to use it. They're like, Mom.
Oh,
And I said, listen, don't you want Mom
Gotta
to look
do what
cute?
you gotta do. Yeah.
He's like, no. But yeah, this is one of the best by far. And you can take just a little bit of a damp cloth. You don't want to use any kind of chemicals or anything like that, but you just take a little damp cloth, and because the material is silicone, you just can give it a little wipe down. But you should be using it on clean, dry skin.
Yeah.
So
Definitely start with a nice clean base to put it
a
on.
nice clean base. I do. I mean, people use devices with red light and they do use serums for like slip and whatever else. Personally speaking, you can do however you want with your device, but I want all that light penetration into clean, dry skin, and then I move on, and then you can do your serums and your SPF and your makeup and get on with your day.
Yeah.
But it's just such a great device, and if you've invested in high-end creams and all these things for your face, and you do go to your dermatologist or your esthetician, because we all have our things, add this to your routine.
Yeah, this is just something you can add. And
Yes.
You don't just stop doing what you're doing.
No.
But this is something you can add in addition that you're going to do at home.
Right.
So it's going to pay for itself pretty quickly, and then you're basically
Yeah.
getting these free treatments over.
Well, yeah, and we spend a lot of money on like these creams and things for our face and our vitamin C's and all these different treatments that we use, and that's fine and well, and that's mostly getting to the surface of your skin. This is actually going deep into your skin through the light, and it's promoting collagen and cell turnover and thickening of the skin, and it's what, DJ? Oh. This is just actually promoting better skin quality in general. So, keep your creams, keep your appointments if you have your appointments at your dermatologist or esthetician. But this is a natural, non-invasive, fantastic way to actually have better quality skin.
Yeah.
And you can use different lights for different reasons as well. So this one comes with 3. So
use it at any age range, you guys. Don't
Yeah.
feel like you're too young to start using that. Like, I mean,
and don't
I
feel
would
like you're
say-
too old.
Yeah,
either.
no. Like, use it at all age ranges. Rather, like, don't think like, oh, my skin. Like, I mean, my grandmother will always say, like, I'll be like, oh, come with me to my Mets ball, and do this. She's like, no, I'm like, my skin's too far gone. She'll say,
That's
I'm
not
like,
true.
no, it's not. I'm like, no, it's not. Just see what they can do. Or then I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I started going to the Med Spa at 22 to do like preventative stuff. And so
Yes.
it's like it's never too soon to start, and it's never too late to start.
No,
either.
as long as you have skin on your body, it is not too late. Like I said, your collagen production does slow down throughout the years, unfortunately, but all it needs is the light to kind of give it a rejuvenation and a burst of light. The light is, think about it, okay, light is energy. So the light source, the different lights do different things. So the infrared and the red light, they go deeper into your skin. So all that light is doing is it's going down into the cell, and it's telling the little power center of this is getting like kind of techy, but the mitochondria, which is like the power center of the cell, it is activating it. It's like, wake up. And it is a proven thing that things grow. You do have cell turnover. It happens. So just popping this on, it's not just a colored light. It's actually telling your cell to rejuvenate, regenerate, and get better skin. And back in the day, your dermatologist or your esthetician, these are things that they know, and they're buying these panels and these devices and then reselling them to you at, you know, the treatment to pay for all their lasers. I mean, it's a whole world thing. But now we've marketed it to the general population and the public, and this is just as good. It's not like it's subpar. You may not have as many lights on a panel, and you may not have, like, you know, whatever their big machine of the device. It's just portable now, but it's the same exact technology, and it is yours, and it's totally affordable, you guys.
To use again and again and again. I mean,
again and again, yeah.
Just it doesn't seem.
What's the does this have a budget pay on it?
It does. I think the budget pay was
because this is like
$50 or so, $55.60, utilizing the budget pay. So let's see, 5 payments, $55.60. That's like going to get 5 treatments.
Yeah, that's
and
like,
then you're paid for. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get way more than 5 treatments.
Way more. This one has a lifetime guarantee. So if any of these little lights, anything happens, any of them go out, which I haven't even heard of anybody on any of the reviews. It's a 5-star review. It's like I haven't even heard of anybody on the reviews even saying a light goes out. But the good thing with this company, they will replace the mask for free. So
that's good to know. That's some good comfort too.
Yes.
Y'all are on the fence. Y'all go ahead and snag that. That was item, was it 114, DJ?
Yes.
Okay, so that was 114. Hop on that. Like we said, it's one of those things that you will not regret purchasing. You're more so likely just going to be like regretting you didn't start it sooner.
Right.
So I would say hop on it now. We do get the best pricing possible here on the live stream, and that's only good for 24 hours. So we are nearing, we're nearing the end of our show, but 24 hours from the end of our show, the price will go up. So you don't want to pay more for the same product. If you're on the fence about it, get it now while it is at our live stream pricing, and then give it that try. If you're not in love, that's okay. We do have our 30-day guarantee, but most of our products here at Shop LC, when you look at the ratings, and we have so many 5-star, 4-star reviews, it's pretty safe to say you will likely fall in love with your product. Now we are going to end off. We might get to do 2 more, but we will definitely make sure we sneak in this sweater that I am wearing.
So cute.
I slipped this on before the show. I love this sweater, you guys. This is going to carry y'all all the way through the rest of winter. It's not too thick. It's a light kind of sweater material. Sorry. Cream in color. You have all this pearl detailing right there on the front and then onto your shoulders. Now, you don't have it on the back, but I kind of like that because you don't want to get your hair all tangled up.
Or what if you sit on a chair?
Oh gosh, how uncomfortable. I feel like I have had sweaters like that. I'm so sensitive to everything though. If something's uncomfortable, I wear it once and it's gone.
Yeah.
I can't deal with anything uncomfortable. No. But you kind of have the pleating there on the sleeves too. So you just have a lot of really feminine, sweet touches on the sweater. A nice little kind of ribbed band at the end. So that's going to accentuate the waist a little bit. Goes nicely over your jeans. It's not cropped, but it sits kind of right there
nice.
At your hip line. So not long, not cropped, just kind of right in that middle spot. And we have it on clearance for the live stream. It is down to $23.99 from $39.99. So gosh, nearly, I think, 40% off or so for the live stream. So for 24 hours, you can get this sweater for $23.99. Great quality material. You can't see through it. Nice thickness if you're in a climate like Texas where it's not freezing. So maybe you want to wear a sweater because it's sweater weather, but you don't want to be sweating when you're out and about in the day. It's kind of that nice sweater material, like that nice thickness where you're not going to be burning up. But then if you are in a cold climate, you just layer it up with a coat and a scarf and it'll work perfectly fine there too. DJ, can we scroll to the sizes real quick?
Yes.
Okay, so we have, oh my goodness, we have extra, extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. So, whoa, rarely seen extra, extra small anywhere.
Yeah, that's great.
That's crazy. So maybe you do a mother-daughter combo if you have a preteen daughter.
Or pictures.
Yes, that'd be so cute.
Winter pictures.
That's a good idea, y'all. If you have a preteen, I don't know what an extra, extra small. I feel like a 13, 14-year-old
for
could get in
sure.
that.
Easily,
How cute would that be, you guys? $23.99. This was item 115. It is part of our TMZ line. We love our TMZ apparel. So many great items. Check out what we have on the web too when it comes to our apparel because we have so much. And we don't get to bring nearly as much as we'd like to the live stream. DJ, do we have time for one more?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Let's
So
see
we
what
have
we want to do,
bags,
Stacey.
we have the
We do their bags or the hat and the set.
Let's do the set.
set.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Yeah, we got a fun
Cute.
little winter hat and glove combo set. Stacey has on the snake skin. I'm gonna slip on our little leopard or cheetah print. I'm not sure what we're calling
Ooh,
it.
that looks cute.
Ooh.
Oh, you didn't think to flip
Roll
it.
mine, but
Oh, I like
cute
that.
little beanie. Cut out that tag if you want it. And the matching gloves. What
Ooh.
cute set. We're going wild over here. We got snakeskin and this is dark brown we're calling it. Okay, well I think it's leopard or cheetah.
You're like snake and
Oh, I'm really
Like-
going wild.
You're like on the whole
All the
animal
animal
kingdom
prints
over here.
happening over here. We're getting wild on the live stream. $9.99
That's it? Wait, what?
for the set.
Ooh,
And
that's
these
so
do
cute.
have your little tech fingers, so you'll be able to text
Yes.
or take photos. When I went out of town at the beginning of December in New York, and I didn't have like the tech fingers, and I had to keep taking off my glove
Oh,
to take
that's-
photos, and it's so cold, and then your hand is like numb because you're trying to take pictures. You gotta have those tech
Oh,
fingers
yeah.
to do your pictures or your texting. The combo for $9.99. So you are getting the gloves for $5, the hat for $5.
Oh my gosh.
Really amazing deal.
Yeah,
Such a
look,
good
it's
deal.
cute. It's got a cute little detail right here.
Yes, it's got
The
that
little like buckle.
faux leather kind of
Yeah.
strap there.
And this is like a fit. See how it's kind of one of those, but
Yeah.
you can do what you do is like I always do the tuck, like the little
Ooh.
tuck like there. You can
I have
adjust
not
it to
seen
make
that
it
technique.
tight.
That looks so
Mhm.
cute.
Well, some
Stacey.
people do like that look, like the
I
floppy.
like how you had it earlier when it was kind of floppy. It looked cute. I don't
Yeah.
pull that off as well. So I like if you wanted to
I
roll
like the
yours
flip too.
from underneath, it does have like a faux fur kind of lined
Yeah.
finish. Same on the gloves. You're gonna get this really warm, almost faux fur finish in there. So they're gonna be nice and cozy. But if you did want to flip the hat up, you could do it either way. I mean, I love what Stacey did. I've never seen that technique. I'm gonna have
Yeah, I
to
just
do
a
that
little
now.
tuck.
But you could flip it out or in and let it fit to your head. $9.99 for the set. This is item 118. If you comment sold 118, you will see all 4 varieties. We have a couple more options
yeah.
on there. So we have I have the dark brown. Which one does Stacey have, DJ?
Gray,
Stacey
I
has.
think.
Do I have gray?
I think
Or
no. I
no,
think
you
we
have,
Brown?
She's brown.
brown.
Okay.
Okay.
Brown. I have dark
Oh yeah, I
brown.
see brown.
There's a gray snake skin that is more like grays and whites, and then there is a dark gray, which is a different kind of cheetah print. So we got you covered on your colors there. That will be item 118. We want to thank y'all for tuning in with us. Thank you, Stacey, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Stacey
The
saved
sweetest
the
ever.
show.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Our in-house device expert. We couldn't have done that without her because I would try to relay the information, but she has such great experience and
Oh,
knowledge
thank
that
you.
we love having her on here to really get into detail and explain to y'all the true benefits of these devices and of the skincare products too. So love having Stacey. Thank y'all
Thank you guys
so much for tuning in. I will not be on the live stream with y'all until
No.
after Christmas. So
I know. That's right. Because
Yeah.
when's Christmas? Monday?
Yes.
or Christmas
Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Happy holidays.
Yes, Merry Christmas,
Aw,
you guys. We hope
Merry
you have a wonderful
Christmas.
holiday. They will still be on the live stream. DJ and Stephanie will keep this running every day except for Christmas Day.
Yes.
And so 10 a.m. to noon, 2 to 4, they will be still coming at you 2 times a day. So be sure to tune in, and I will see y'all after Christmas, maybe in 2024.
Ooh,
Who knows?
24.
Might be a while. But thank y'all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Go get a holiday coffee or a Prosecco or whatever. Maybe you're already in holiday break mode. Have a great day. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Aw, that was fun. DJ. You're supposed to tell me right away to take this off.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta take off my moissanite.
Yeah, take that off.